Hey, good morning. Good morning, Facebook friends. How are you today? This is going to be really quick. I've got some things that I've saved on my phone that I never got to on the 30-day November card challenge, and I want to quick get them in before Christmas, before it's too late. So I'm going to turn my camera down, and I'm going to show you a quick idea for um, making your gift tags this year. So, let me flip here. Whoops, there we go. I'm not going to be watching comments because my phone is not cooperating today. So, unless they pop up on on here, I will check for comments um, later today after I've had a chance to let people watch. Okay, so I am using some supplies here that are left over. These were in my scrap box, left over from a kit that I had won and made a bunch of cards with. Okay, so I have two tags. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making one or two. We'll see. I have real red, I have garden green, and I have old olive here. I also have the ink refills in case what I'm trying to do doesn't work. And I have a spritzer. So these are called Stampin' Spritzers. They come in packs of 2, and I meant to look before I went live if they're available. I will post a link in the with the video if they're available. So, all right, let's try something here. So, with your ink pads, I know that it seems crazy that I have runny ink over here on the lid, but let me show you how I did that. So with the old style ink pads, basically what you're going to do is you're just going to squeeze this until you can kind of feel that the ink has met the lid, and then you will get some ink on the lid. Okay, so there's my old olive. I've already done that with the garden green, and here's the real red. So if you look, there is no ink here right now. So I'm going to leave it shut. I'm going to press it together. I have to use the palms of my hands. My fingers just are not strong enough. And there's the ink that I want. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one. So what I've done is actually let me start with the red. I've got my water spritzer. Now if you don't have a water spritzer, you can just use some drips of water right from your fingers. But, you know, why not use the tools I have? Alright, so I've put some water on there. And now I am simply going to make a dot. A dot on my paper. Done with the red. Wipe off my finger. The green I had already done. Make a dot of the green. It's kind of looking like my fingerprint. I have not added the water to the old olive, and I think this time what I want to do is I want to try to make it not look like a fingerprint. So there, I'm actually going to swirl it a little bit. Let me come back in with a little more red and make it not so fingerprint shaped, although it would be kind of fun to do your kids' fingerprints. Alright, there we go. That is it. Now these I will wipe out because there is water in there. So I don't really want to leave that in there. Okay, so there you go. Okay, another way to do this is to use your glass block and put a drop. So here's the old olive ink refill. You don't need much. Let me put that on my white paper so you can see it. Spritz it. Whoops! Oh, I just pulled off the spritzer. Spritz it, maybe. There we go. I don't want it super dark. So here again, I could do that with that one. That one's kind of cool. It's darker in the middle. Alright, let me get rid of that. Alright, so now, how am I going to make this look like a tag, you say? Okay, I'm going to bring in my fine point Stampin' Right markers. These are the markers that you can get free if you join in January. 2 packages of these, and I think each pack has 7 or 8 markers, so you might want to think about that. Alright, I am just going to do kind of a little scribbly. I don't want this to look too perfect. This is right up my friend Anne Hockenstadt's world here. Ooh, where do I want that one? I guess maybe here. Alright. Okay, we're going to put a little box on the top to simulate the ornament top. And I'm actually going to put kind of a sloppy bow. Isn't that fun? Not my favorite colors. I think I'm going to do another one with some maybe brighter colors. But now let's also bring in, let's speckle this. So let me put down another sheet of scrap paper here. Let's see, I'll bring this one in. My glass mat is in the other room right now. What should I speckle this with? I think I'm going to speckle it with, I'm going to try the crushed curry and see if we can get a nice gold look. Okay, whoops. All right, so crushed curry. I'm going to squeeze this together again. Get some ink on the lid. Sometimes it doesn't get ink. I really have to squeeze it. Let's see if I got any there. There we go. Woo! Plenty. All right. Let's get some water in here. And now I'm going to bring in a paintbrush. So let's see. I think I'm going to use a nice big paintbrush. Alright, I want this super watery for this technique. And now, let me pull the camera away just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I have my brush pretty watered up here, and I'm just going to tap it and let those drops fall where they may. And there you go. Isn't that fun? Now all I have to do is add some cord, string, whatever you want to use. I have some, oh, this will be pretty. Okay. This is the gold and silver trim combo pack. So I'm going to use the gold. And I'm going to cut off about 1 foot. I'm going to pull this through the hole. I never know if I'm supposed to go through the front or the back. Let's see. I went through the... I want to go this way. There's got to be a trick to remember that. This is not one of those things that's in my memory, though. Okay, there we go. I think I'm actually going to tie a bow. I think that'll look pretty. I won't be able to tie it onto, okay, fingers, work with me today. I won't be able to tie it onto a gift, but I will be able to stick it onto the front of the box with maybe some dimensionals or double stick tape. So, all right. My fingers are not working today. Loop. Go around. I'm getting my nails done, and that's probably why they're just too long right now. I know you long-nailed girls don't understand that, but I don't like them long. Okay, let me twist this around so that it's, or untwist it, I guess. Pull it. I like to get my fingers right inside the loop because it keeps, it doesn't, they don't flatten then. Okay, and until I decide what I'm exactly doing with this, I'm going to leave those nice and long. So, isn't that fun? How fast could you do those? Now, I have some stamp sets that have to and from, and I can go ahead and put that on the back, but easy peasy, lemon squeezy gift tags made just for you. If you don't need a gift tag, put this on the front of a card. So, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. I've got another really quick one, and so when I get home, I will go ahead and do another live video. Hope to see you later. Bye.